what it truly means to know something, not just to understand facts or gather information, but to experience a profound sense of knowing that transcends words and thoughts. Today, we're diving deep into one of the greatest enigmas of human experience, the nature of knowledge itself. Think about it. When we talk about knowledge, we often imagine the accumulation of information, the mastery of complex concepts. But what if there is a deeper dimension to knowledge, one that goes beyond mere intellectual comprehension? This dimension is tied to our very consciousness, the fundamental awareness that is always present, no matter what we think or understand. Imagine knowledge as a silent light, constantly illuminating our thoughts and experiences. It is this innate quality of consciousness that we are exploring. Consider a moment when you are watching a beautiful sunset. You don't need to think to know that the sunset is beautiful. It's an immediate knowledge that transcends thought. This is the essence of the knowing we are talking about, a spontaneous, effortless awareness that is always with us. But how do we connect with this deeper dimension of knowing? How can we experience the consciousness that is present regardless of what we know or don't know? These are the questions we will explore in this journey of reflection and questioning. Let's take an example. When you're solving a puzzle, you're actively thinking, right? But simultaneously, there's an awareness that you're solving a puzzle. This awareness isn't a result of your thinking. It's the foundation upon which your thinking operates. Even when your mind is confused, there is a part of you that knows you are confused. This knowing is always there before any thought arises. Meditation is one way to access this dimension of knowing beyond thought. When we meditate, we seek silence, not just the absence of thought, but a fertile ground where consciousness rests. Even in the midst of thoughts, there is a sense of knowing that perceives these thoughts. This quality of knowing is what we aim to connect with, a fundamental consciousness that is ever present. As we delve deeper, consider the distinction between thinking and knowing. When you're actively engaged in thinking, your mind is working hard. But knowing is effortless. It's the natural state of being aware. For instance, when you meditate, you're trying to reach that state of pure knowing, where thoughts might arise, but they don't disturb the underlying sense of consciousness. So, how do we tap into this profound dimension of knowing? How do we move beyond the limitations of intellectual understanding and experience the depth of our consciousness? These are the mysteries we will unravel together. Stay with us as we embark on this exploration of knowledge that goes beyond the mind, beyond the conceptual understanding, into the very essence of being. Unlocking the silent witness within. The journey beyond mind and body. Have you ever felt a presence within you that seems to be quietly observing everything, detached from the chaos of your thoughts and emotions? This is what we call the observing consciousness, an intrinsic quality of our being that is always present, silently witnessing our experiences. Imagine closing your eyes and simply observing your breath. There's no need to think, I am breathing. Instead, there's a natural awareness of the breath itself. This effortless knowing is a direct connection to your spiritual nature, as if your soul is observing the process without any effort. It's this inner silence, this spiritual knowing, that we're exploring today. Consider a thought that pops into your mind. It could be a trivial worry or a profound reflection. Now, notice that there's a part of you that is aware of this thought. This knowing transcends the mind and connects to your spiritual essence, acting as a silent witness to the continuous flow of thoughts. During meditation or moments of deep contemplation, you may experience a profound stillness. This stillness is not merely the absence of thought, but a serene space of consciousness, where you can perceive the presence of a deeper knowing, a connection to the divine source of all existence. Throughout your day, try to observe the world around you with full spiritual mindfulness. Notice the vibrant colors of nature, the symphony of everyday sounds, the sensations in your body. There is a part of you that knows these experiences, not just intellectually, but spiritually. This knowing is rooted in your connection with the divine, making you a conscious witness to the magnificent manifestation of life. In our conventional state, many of us identify primarily with our thoughts, emotions, and personal stories. We believe we are our minds. However, there is a deeper part of us that knows these thoughts and emotions, a sense of knowing that transcends the mind. Recognizing this, you begin to distance yourself from these mental activities, realizing they are not the entirety of who you are. Similarly, many people identify with their bodies, thinking they are defined by their physical form, features, and sensations. But there is something within you that is aware of your body and its experiences, an immaterial and timeless consciousness. This realization can lead to a greater acceptance of the body's experiences, understanding that your true nature is beyond the physical form. From Sadhguru's "Mind is Your Business," we learn that the mind is often a circus, a coordinated yet chaotic performance that can either elevate us to great heights or drag us into misery. When we transcend identification with the mind and body, we liberate ourselves from this chaos, accessing the serene space of pure consciousness. As Sadhguru puts it, only if you are out of the circus of your mind will you be 100% free of madness. Recognizing this spiritual dimension of our identity, our attachment to the mind and body diminishes. Identification with these temporary aspects often leads to suffering, as we become subject to their constant changes and fluctuations. By connecting with the eternal, divine essence within us, we find a stable foundation of peace and joy. So, the next time you find yourself caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts or physical sensations, remember that there is a silent witness within you, always present, always knowing. This is your true self, your connection to the divine, an immaterial and timeless consciousness that transcends the limitations of the mind and body. Embrace this inner knowing and experience the freedom and serenity it brings. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the surface of your everyday thoughts and emotions? Beneath the layers of our limitations and attachments, there exists a profound truth waiting to be discovered. This truth is the true nature of the self, the source of inner peace and liberation from suffering. Imagine shedding the weight of your identifications, those labels and stories you've carried all your life. When we transcend these identifications, we connect with the true essence of our being, the observing consciousness. This is the part of you that is always aware, silently watching your thoughts without becoming entangled in them. The only real prison is fear, and the only real freedom is freedom from fear, said Aung San Suu Kyi. This resonates deeply with our journey of disidentifying with the ego, the conventional sense of self built on mental and emotional attachments. Recognizing that the ego is merely a mental construct, not your true identity, allows you to break free from conditioned thought patterns and behaviors. This realization is a gateway to greater freedom, where you can consciously choose how to respond to life's challenges. As you dive deeper, you discover the existence of a higher self or soul, a timeless essence that transcends both mind and body. This higher self is connected to a vast spiritual dimension, offering a perspective that goes beyond the fleeting nature of our physical existence. When you awaken to this consciousness, you begin to see your conventional self, the one that is caught up in daily worries and desires, as a temporary manifestation. Your true self, however, is the observing consciousness that stands beyond these transient aspects. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe, said Marcus Aurelius. This harmony is found when you align with your higher self, embracing the spiritual dimension of your identity. This doesn't mean you negate the importance of the mind and body. Rather, it offers a broader perspective that allows for a deeper understanding of who you are. It is this deconstruction of conventional identity, a pillar in many spiritual traditions, that leads to a greater sense of peace, freedom, and authenticity. Reflect on this. What does knowing mean to you? Understanding what the nature of knowing represents for you is essential, as it helps you connect your everyday experiences with a deeper understanding of consciousness. By defining knowing, you start to bridge the gap between the mundane and the mystical, integrating spiritual knowledge into your daily life. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Rumi beautifully captures the essence of this journey. You are more than your thoughts, more than your body. You are an infinite consciousness, a part of the divine tapestry of existence. Now, take a moment to reflect on your journey. Ask yourself these questions. What does knowing mean to you? How do you connect with the observing consciousness within? By exploring these questions, you embark on a path of self-discovery, internalizing spiritual knowledge and applying it in meaningful ways. Remember, each reflection is a piece of the puzzle in your spiritual understanding. Embrace the journey of deconstructing your conventional identity and awakening to your true self. As you do, you'll find a profound sense of peace and freedom, a harmonious dance with the universe itself. Embrace your true nature, unlocking inner freedom and clarity. Have you ever felt like there is more to you than just your thoughts and your body? Beyond the layers of identification with the mind and body lies a profound space of clarity and peace, the observing consciousness. How do we connect with this deeper dimension of ourselves? This connection is the gateway to inner freedom, clarity, and an unshakable sense of presence. Unraveling the layers of identification with the mind and body opens up space for a clearer vision of your true nature. This journey begins with a crucial question. How do you connect with the observing consciousness? Engaging in spiritual practices and moments of reflection can help you tune into this deeper aspect of yourself. When you connect with this spiritual dimension, you experience a sense of peace and clarity that transcends the conventional identifications of everyday life. What does stillness of mind mean to you? For many spiritual seekers, stillness of mind is a state where the observing consciousness becomes most evident. Understanding the meaning of stillness helps you realize that the agitation of thoughts is not your true essence. This realization allows you to free yourself from the bonds of the restless mind and discover the serenity and peace at the core of your true nature. Applying this understanding in your daily life is essential for practical integration of spiritual knowledge. By considering how you can embody this understanding, you transform reflection into action. This alignment with the observing consciousness results in more conscious decisions and a reduction in the suffering that comes from over-identifying with the mind and body. However, the path is not without its challenges. Recognizing the obstacles you face, such as distractions, doubts, and worries, is crucial. Understanding these challenges is the first step towards overcoming them. This awareness allows for a more conscious approach and the creation of strategies to maintain a constant connection with the observing consciousness, even in the face of adversity. As we conclude this exploration, remember that the nature of knowing transcends the mind and body. This is not just an abstract concept, but a deeply personal and spiritual experience. It can be the key to inner freedom, peace, and authenticity. You may wonder how to apply this understanding to your own spiritual journey, and the answer lies in continuous practice. Take time to meditate, reflect, and observe your daily experiences with an awakened consciousness. As you attune to the knowing that transcends mind and body, you will discover a wealth of inner wisdom guiding you towards full realization. Every step you take towards knowing is a deeper journey towards your true self. Ultimately, spiritual knowledge is not just about understanding, but about being, living, and embracing the wonder of your own existence. I would like to thank you all for your support of the videos. If anything resonated with you, please share this video with a beloved friend. Your support helps us continue creating more videos like this and sharing insightful wisdom with everyone. Thank you for being a part of this community, and I hope your life is full of wonderful blessings and utter fulfillment. Take care and see you soon.